What's up, my fellow pet sitters and dog walkers? It's Doug the Dog Guy, owner and founder of Bad to the Bone Pet Care. As we come out of this busy 3-day Memorial Day weekend, I thought we'd talk about some of the things that annoy us pet sitters and dog walkers the most, and how we can start addressing these situations to make a better experience, not only for ourselves as pet sitters and dog walkers, but also for our clients. Before we dive into these common pet peeves and how to address them, please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with my weekly content on how to build a successful pet care business, and drop a comment down below saying what your pet peeves are. One of the most common pet peeves that we have as pet sitters and dog walkers is when clients make last-minute scheduling requests or last-minute cancellations. And it seems that we've all been seeing more and more of this lately post-pandemic, but I have to say that getting a request is something that should be celebrated. Yes, it sucks that the client did not plan in advance, and sometimes it means that we can't always accommodate their request in the way that they wanted, but a request is a request. Money is money, business is business. This is a great thing to know that a client values you and your service so much that they are still willing to request you and pay you, even if it is last minute. So you need to set up policies and procedures to allow you to take on these last minute requests in an appropriate manner. What I do, and what I would suggest that most pet sitters do, is charge a last minute scheduling fee. If they're scheduling within 24 hours, charge them a few extra dollars. Or if they're canceling within the last few minutes, charge them a cancellation fee. Always get prepayment for your services so that you can address these fees appropriately, and make sure that you have these policies in writing very clearly and plainly, and that you are communicating these policies to your clients on a regular basis. And speaking of making scheduling requests, I know it really annoys a lot of us pet sitters when clients put in requests late at night or early in the morning, just way outside of our booking hours. Or instead of going through our app or whatever platform we have set up, they're trying to text us directly or just not following the booking instructions in general. Yes, this can be extremely annoying, but again, go back to your policies and procedures and make sure that you have exact business hours written out, exact instructions on how to be making these requests and cancellations and everything else. Make sure that you are communicating and reminding all of these things to your clients regularly. And I would definitely suggest both having an app or some sort of software to make this easier and take some administrative time off of your back end. And I would recommend that you sign up for a business line such as Google Voice so that you can turn that line off and on according to your business hours. And you can even set up some automated responses to your most common questions. Something else that can really annoy us pet sitters and dog walkers is when clients don't acknowledge their dog's bad behavior. Maybe they just don't realize it's bad, or maybe they do realize it and they don't think it's that big of a deal, or maybe you or a dog trainer or another pet professional has actually addressed this with the client and they just flat out ignore you. And I have to say that yes, this can be annoying, and yes, they can be putting both you and their dog in danger by not addressing these certain behaviors. But we also have to remember to take a step out of the situation and remember that while we are professionals, it's not our life. It's not our dog, and we have to let the families deal with this in a way that they deem appropriate. And remember to not take this stuff personally. When they ignore your advice or things like that, just don't take it personally. Every family has different needs, different desires, and to some families, some of these behaviors just are not worth addressing. Even though you may think that they are, don't take it personally. I know one of the pet peeves that I have right now is how this ring light makes little rings on my glasses, so if anyone knows how to deal with that, please let me know down in the comments below. Something else that can be extremely annoying to us pet sitters and dog walkers but that we have to learn to not take personally is when clients try to micromanage us. And I can say that this is my own personal biggest pet peeve. I can't stand it when I show up to a client's house and they have left me an 87-page manual that they expect me to memorize, and then they're texting me every 10 minutes, how is Fluffy, how is Fluffy, how is Fluffy? I can't stand that, and I know that this is a big problem for a lot of pet sitters. And I have found that the best way to address this is to show your clients where the line is between being a protective and caring pet parent and being a lunatic. And the best way to show your clients where that line is in a appropriate manner is to have your policies and procedures written out plainly and clearly, and to constantly be reminding your clients of these policies and procedures, of exactly what you do, how you do it, and why you do things the way that you do it. There should be no question about any of this to your clients, because it should all be in writing and it should all be discussed in the meet and greet. You should have in writing that you will send an update every so many hours and to not expect more than that, and so on and so on and so on. You can put all of these things into your policies. And then we also have to train ourselves to not let the clients control the communication. Don't let the clients run your entire life. You have got to set boundaries, both for the well-being of your business and your own personal mental well-being, and you've got to hold yourself and your clients to these boundaries. I know a lot of pet sitters and dog walkers get really upset when clients ask for a discount. And I know it can feel like a personal attack. It can feel like the client is saying that your service is not worth the price that you quoted. But that's not what is happening in most cases. In most cases, clients are just asking if you offer any discounts because they don't want to pay more than they would have to. I am the type of person that I ask for discounts anytime I acquire any kind of new service, just because I don't want to pay more than I would have to. Why would you? So try not to take this personally. You know, they're not making an attack on your value. They're just trying to save a buck. And if you tell them no, you don't offer discounts, which you should not offer discounts, they're probably not even going to think twice about it. They're just going to keep right on trucking. They were just asking to ask. And on the subject of money, a lot of pet sitters get upset when they have to constantly be reminding their clients to make payment. And again, this is something that you have to work into your policies. Have it set that payment is due 48 hours before the service, or half payment is due at time of request, the other half is due before arrival. There's different ways that you can go about it, but you definitely need to have this in your policies. It definitely needs to be prepayment of some form, and utilize technology on these things. Again, like I said, with the scheduling request and the cancellation request, the payment is something that you can work right into your technology, whether you're using an app or some kind of platform like that, where payment is done easily, quickly, and automated, all online. All right, the last pet peeve that I'm going to talk about in today's video is getting upset when clients don't tell you that they've made it home. And you're sitting there wondering, oh my God, did their flight get delayed? Or is Fluffy okay? Do I need to go make another visit? It can be a little bit stressful because we love these animals. We form a bond with them and we want what's best for them. And if we don't know if the client has made it home, then we don't know if the pets are okay. And we have to, again, remember to not take this personally. If they've been gone on vacation or a business trip or whatever the case is, and they arrive home, they just want to spend time with their pets whom they love and they missed, and they want to crawl into their own bed. And contacting the pet sitter and informing them of their arrival home is just not on their radar. It's not a priority to a lot of clients. So again, just don't take this stuff personally. All right, these are just a few of the things that we have to deal with as pet sitters and dog walkers. I know that a lot of the advice that I just gave you is the same for a lot of these issues, and I know it's all pretty basic, self-explanatory advice about having policies and procedures and utilizing technology and not taking things personally, but it works. You know, I've been doing this for over 8 years, and I regularly speak with other pet sitting and dog walking businesses, and this simple, easy stuff works. I mean, what more do you need? Please share any advice that you guys have and any pet peeves that you guys have down in the comments below. Subscribe, like, and share this video. I'm Doug the Dog Guy from Bad to the Bone Pet Care, reminding you to stay positive.